Hello, welcome to the garage.
Oh, are you on?
I'm on, babe. It's the garage. We're in the garage today, so... Finally, look at, there's the...
Isn't the garage, people, the last thing you get to when you move into a new house?
No, because I have upstairs room I haven't gotten to.
Oh,
the kids are like...
Your office? I noticed
I haven't... Well,
I just went up and did a tour through the girls' bedroom, though. It is
awesome.
looking so awesome.
It's looking really good.
Like the green vines hang in, makes a welcome entrance. They got a gigantic, like, palm branch.
I know. That's what they put in front of their door, so then they... I'm like... Every time you go to open their door in the morning, it's like it falls, and then they're like, we know somebody was in the room, so it's like their secret. So nobody goes to their room or something. I don't know. So cool. It's pretty fun. So it's good. Yeah, so no, I feel like the upstairs room, I haven't even touched that room yet.
Yeah.
I just keep accumulating
what we're calling the theater room.
So that's eventually.
We'll get up there.
Eventually.
Well, we got refrigerators to sort out.
Well, we got freezer, refrigerator. With the whole debate over the freezer. I finally won. No, I'm just kidding. I did.
Yeah. Well, the whole thing I think is this. Let me explain what it is. Let me explain what is this.
Tell me what this is.
I'm a garage guy. I've been a garage guy ever since I was 15 years old.
He works in the
my parents' garage.
Yes.
You know, so I'm like a garage guy.
Yes,
I gotta have my workspace.
Here.
So I've always had refrigerators and freezers out in my garages.
Always.
No, I've always had to give up like a piece of real estate, you know, for your freezers and refrigerators.
People,
never bothered me. I never cared.
Yeah.
But this time, Amy was like real committed to, I'm not going to infiltrate on your space in the garage. Well, and I kept telling her like, we can do things though, because I did not like this garage. I mean, I like it, but I don't like the way the shelves are built in. I don't like this, you know. I mean, I understand like the old grandpa bench where it's got the 2-inch thick top that's indestructible and all that. I just don't like that look, you know. I like the thinner melamine.
Like your shop was.
Like my shop, yeah. I like everything to be like clean like that. So, like with that being said, all of this down and like organized. We got the muscle racks and stuff. There is room for this.
Well,
stuff
I think
it won't take up my wrenching space. Well, the biggest thing is having garage room to work on cars.
Right. Well, the old house, you started your business in our garage.
I did.
So there was a lot of. So yeah, we always put in the garage, but then you started your business, so it was a lot of wood chips blowing. So we didn't want that going in the refrigerator. So and it took up space because you had machines. So I'm like, let me put them upstairs in the house. Well, then I discovered that was like the greatest thing of life.
You didn't have to go down.
Hello, like even right now, I'm like, oh, I got to go out to the garage, and all I can think of is someone going to leave this door open and everything's going to be wasted?
Well, we need to have this discussion then, even if it is on camera.
What?
Do you want them back in the house?
Like,
or what do
my ultimate dream would be to have all this in my kitchen. Oh. But I know it doesn't really go in there the way this house is right now.
Okay.
Because it'd have to go in front of the windows and everything else. So I like them inside. I don't even care if you see them. Even our old house, I think.
No, it's not that big
I'm like,
deal.
Gosh, nobody does have 2 refrigerators in their kitchen, or nobody does have, but I'm like, who cares? Like, it's so much more convenient. But whatever. So anyways, then everybody complained, get those out of your kitchen. You put them in the garage. I'm like, yeah, but I give Greg a space, you know, like this is his working zone, and and he's fine with whatever. I'm fine with whatever. It doesn't even bother me.
But we figured out a way to make it all work better.
Yeah, so we just need to move because Jaden had.
And has that not been like the constant theme through our whole life? It's like, okay, let's make what we've got work.
Well, that's it.
In the best way that we can.
Well, yeah. So I'm like, so even
it
like
just takes time.
Yeah, and I knew there wasn't a lot out here space wise because the garage it's not huge.
Yeah, it's just a 2-car.
Yeah, so I didn't want to take space up, and I don't even care if it's in my kitchen. Now my kitchen's got a big empty hole. I'm like, what am I gonna put over there?
I think like a butcher block or additional cupboards, cabinets.
Yeah, something.
Even the other wall I was looking at yesterday.
Which wall?
Gosh, there's like a bunch of cabinet space we could use there.
Which wall? I'll show you. Okay, yeah. So so I won, yay. No, just kidding. Whatever. It doesn't matter. It's out here.
I agree.
You internet people won. Whatever. So, but they had one out here, and the seal was kind of not sealing on the freezer, so I was just going to get rid of it when Greg put his WD-40 on there.
Magical.
It seals awesomely.
Any other WD-40 fans out there?
I am now because now my stuff is so clean.
You can use it for just so much stuff.
Yeah. So we've been out here. So we knew we were going to do like pull things. Like they've got these shelves on the wall that don't even match. Like I don't know what those are, but that's okay. Probably use what they had. They're probably repurposed.
To me, it looks like the benches off of an old plastic picnic
table. Yeah, a couple of them. I don't know what the rest are. Yeah. So we're going to take all that down because we've got muscle racks right here from the shop and stuff. And
then show them this too. Can you move your thing?
So then in this corner we have the hot water heater, and then this cabinet which has nothing in it.
And it just hangs there.
It just hangs.
In the worst spot.
Yeah, so it's kind of like we were just looking at it. We're like, what are we going to do out here for space-wise? So I think we came to the realization we're going to take that. We have 2 huge muscle racks, brand new, like over here. Really nice rack. So we're not worried about losing the space that's in here.
Yeah,
and we have racks all up on top of the thing. So I think this bench is movable for right now, so we don't have to go to the store and get wood. We're gonna stick that on this wall over here, just so.
Maybe if we like it.
Yeah, just to say, like Greg usually doesn't really work on a bench anyways. It's more the floor.
If I do work off of a bench, it's literally a 2
section. Yes, we might. But we're gonna eventually build something with the nice wood.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, with what I want.
Yeah. This is just for like today. So then I think you want to rip all that shelves out.
Yeah.
Because and then put the refrigerator over there. Put a muscle rack right here, and that'll be a win. That'll be a huge win. And then we've got all the plugs right here, and like the stuff for the solar panels and all that stuff.
The generator and all
and the generator. So there's a lot right there. So then I think over here, skishy,
oh, I'm sorry.
skishy, over there, put another muscle rack. It'd have to fit right in between the box.
I think that's the greatest plan because it's just going to open up so much room.
Yeah, and then we're going to build a shed in the back to put the bikes and the lawnmowers and the power washers, but we don't have that yet. So we're going to make do with what we have. So that's the project of the day, is move the garage. It's kind of like cloudy out. It's hot out here. It's really hot in the garage. We've got an air conditioner, a portable one. We've got a big old power fan.
Yeah, they've got like a garage fan that cools the attic up above.
So, but it's still warm. So like we were asking, like, why does it get hot? Like it's insulated.
Yeah.
It's insulated. It's got insulation.
I haven't been able to get up
in the attic there.
In the attic and really look at the ceiling of it.
Yeah, to see like what is
like how well it's insulated.
Because it's all cinder block, right? Would cinder block be?
Yeah, cinder block all the way up to you can just
the top of the walls
starts to come in.
So we don't know, but it's definitely warm out here. So, so that's our plan today. To clear all this off. So basically, take all this down, put everything over there, make it happen, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
It'll be a great day. So we're gonna do that.
It's a start.
It's a start.
I need to be working out here.
Yeah, we need to like. Jaden pulled her car in yesterday and went right up to the freezer. So we're like, that's not gonna work in here. So we need
We've got our vinyl cutter in your heat press upstairs.
Yeah, we're gonna keep up that up there. We have like a whole space in there. Like the office is big enough as long as it doesn't make a huge mess up there.
Yeah, but I'll be sticking a small CNC machine in here eventually. So
eventually, yeah.
We gotta figure out where to put it.
Just take everything. I think extensions somewhere. I don't know. Back of the house.
Well, if you get your refrigerator out.
If I'd get rid of my refrigerator and freezer and stop being a whiny wife that complains it's in her kitchen. I don't actually at all, ever.
You know what?
I actually want it in my kitchen, but I'm like, how are we gonna make it work in my kitchen? I don't know.
You need more covered space in there.
I might not.
To me, it's like there's so much open space now.
No, there's a lot of open space. I'm like, there's a whole corner. Like, what do I even put in there?
Yeah, I would do like before we even moved here. Amy talked about a butcher block, with the drawers underneath it, and like something that could be mobile, and roll around. That would look phenomenal, like a big foos, like a 3-inch thick butcher block.
So I don't know. I just have to work in there for a little bit. So I don't know. So we're
lots of options.
Lots of options, but for now, yay! It's in the garage. So I got a good battery, so we can start moving all this stuff out. Okay, babe, working away.
Let's do it.
And then where's the next one?
Yes, Amy, organized my life. Thank you.
What did you say? What did you say?
I said, yes, Amy, organized my life. Thank you.
Oh, you go ahead, girl.
talk.
So what we're doing right now is testing to see which oils are old and bad. So wives, make sure you open it. If it's dark, it's bad. If it's clear, it's good. Just for friends.
Wives, you stay out of your husband's garage and let them just overflow
with oil. I just so bad. Put it outside so you see it every day. Take it out like you take the trash.
Okay, so that's dirty.
Okay, so he's figuring out what's dirty, what's clean, making a pile for dirty.
I got all this because I was doing my maintenance in my
apartment,
so
it's all good.
Yeah.
It's all good. So we're gonna figure out what's wrong and then we're gonna put it all nice on the shelf.
For everybody where they say your transmission fluid is a lifetime fluid, you can see the dark from the side of it.
It doesn't. Don't listen to him.
Don't listen.
So that's good.
Every 60,000.
All right, we're doing good. Jaden's dropping shelves over there. No, Jaden's dropping shelves over there. Okay, so there's no plugs over there, and we were gonna put all of our.
Drop the bomb on me, baby. Sorry.
We gotta find a spot for all of our battery things. So this was gonna be the project.
Drop the bomb on me.
Oh, you can't say it's copyright.
Sorry.
I'm just kidding. So project shelf is gonna be here, but we're gonna need a place to put all our batteries. So I'm thinking project shelf will be over there because we don't have anything plugged in, but we gotta build that shelf first. So this is battery plug-in shelf. Okay, so see this glistening sweat? It's warm in here. So we did a lot in the meantime. Here we go.
Wait a minute.
What?
I'm going to step in the frame and defend my garage. Is it hot in here?
Is it hot outside?
Or did we open the doors up and carry a bunch of heavy stuff and do a bunch of lifting?
I did. Took the granite.
This is why she's glistening.
Those were like granite shelves or something. They were like countertops. I'm like, that's heavy. So we got those off. Jane took those down, helped her carry them out. So those are out. Got the bikes out of here, the lawnmower's out, so we have room now. So everything over here is.
Did you do like a little panoramic?
Not really. This is all organized. We got piles. Jane's now taking her car and driving. So I said, oh, you can take a gallon as you guys go and get all your car stuff. So that's done. So now we got a few more things to put away. So I thought, let's get the other rack right here put together so that we can put all the. Or wait, that wasn't going to go there.
No.
The bench was going to go here.
Huh?
That long bench was going to go here.
What were we going to do with the muscle rack?
Where are we going to put the rack at? Maybe. What did we decide?
Oh, up against this wall where these are going to be.
That's
right? Or no? No, because I wanted room, right?
What did we decide? I guess you can put that. You can put that with the rack. That's a long enough. I don't know. Actually, we got to do some thinking. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on a second.
Pause it.
Okay, we took the. What are those things called? The hoverboard attachment thingies. Up there because it's like 100 degrees outside. The kids will ride those like the fall, winter outside. I just put their hoverboards in the house. The reason why they don't ride them because I think the charger cords are in the pile of cords upstairs that I haven't gotten to yet. So this is good. We're gonna take that down. Hurricane shutters.
And we've left one open.
We got one open for
the hurricane shutters after we're past the season.
Past the season. So yeah, those all that. I got the box. We gotta put that somewhere. Where do you want that? To maybe on the other rack on top.
Yeah, on the rack.
Okay, so we're gonna put the rack here. We decided not to keep the bench because he doesn't really love the bench. He doesn't really do anything on the bench.
I just don't like the bench.
He doesn't like the bench, so don't keep the bench. So we're just gonna put the other rack here. I'm gonna unscrew this from the wall, I hope. Will that unscrew? And then be good to go. Will those unscrew up there? Okay, so we got those up there. We put the skateboards over there because that's like skateboards would be considered a fall winter activity here in Florida. So that's good for now. Okay, so then we can clear this area and we'll do another muscle rack right over here, right?
Okay.
Love it. We have the little foot pieces, but we're missing like 2. So.
I think we're just missing one.
Oh, we're really missing one. So
yeah. So
tape
what we're gonna do is we're just gonna use black electrical tape on the bottom. It just so it doesn't scratch or mar your floor.
Smart idea. Oh my God, these ones.
Fold that over, and then at least we've got two layers of black electrical tape on the end of it to keep it from scratching the flow.
Okay, here we are. We took a cool break. So, where are we at right now?
We went in the house and wound up my toe straps perfectly.
We got toe straps all rolled up.
Cool
so
because it's getting a little sweaty and hot out here.
we're just.
Can you roll that thing on the tripod and do a circle of the garage and kind of show them where we're at now?
We got this sofa right here. This one's good. So we got a lot of empty space over there.
A ton of storage space.
Well, that'll be like because we'll accumulate stuff, right? Yeah, and then we're trying to empty this bench right now, so we're almost there. But that means the toolbox has got to get emptied. So then, when we moved, remember when I was organizing the tools? Everybody thought I was touching Greg's tools and making it my own. No, I was trying to pack it so we can move it to North Carolina. People is what I was doing, or Florida.
Yeah, we needed to figure out how to get this stuff 700 miles away.
People are like, "Why are you messing with your husband's toolbox?" And I just had to laugh. I'm like, "I'm getting it here because he's working and he's not here." So that's what I was doing. I couldn't comment 5 months ago, but here I am defending myself.
Oh, you don't have to do that.
So now we're gonna get this together so we can put this over here. But you're going to put all your tools on top?
I was thinking all the little.
So we got all these little small tools.
Yeah, in the bottom of the toolbox, like my jigsaw and my sander, my tile cutter.
You know that in the bottom.
All my stuff. Yeah.
So you got this too.
Yep. My what do you call that? This reciprocating saw.
Okay, perfect. Brooklyn's gonna use a sander.
Ooh, my mixer. Gosh, I can use that at the pool like
perfect.
As soon as tomorrow or today.
All right.
So yeah, we're gonna put all the smalls in that open shelf over there, right?
What fast I thought you just sit here and put it in the bottom of your toolbox. Oh, over here.
Yeah, I want these all accessible.
That's what I thought. Okay. Okay, there's one over there.
And what are we gonna do with all this when it's down?
So I'm organizing toolbox. Greg is taking down the big giant shelves over there.
Outside.
Looking good. Okay, we're getting a level of organization here as best we can. Yeah. Oh, we're good. Stuff going in here. Gotta put a razor blade in here. It's like a job, I think. Okay, we got this over here, like put away. We got the shelf over here, and it's like that thing. What is it? The thermal expansion tank.
Very good.
Is like just because it says it on there. Has to be. It's like I don't know. What is that stuff called? The metal thing.
Unistrap.
What is it called?
Unistrap.
A unit strap.
Unistrap.
So it's like it's a weird thing. So he started taking off, and that thing is like literally like hanging on that tiny little tube right there. I'm like,
it's full of water.
I'm like, that can't be safe. So I'm like, so we're gonna take that top shelf off, but I feel like that has to be hooked to it. So we're gonna have to, they show like kind of like holder at Home Depot, but it's not up against a wall. So we're gonna figure something else out another day. So we're just gonna take the bottom one off because the refrigerators will fit underneath there, and then he'll have a whole top shelf, I guess, for whatever we want. He's doing good. Doing those off there. I'm gonna go chop all these wires behind his head on the wall. What else fails? Get yourself a pry bar.
Like they painted everything, so I can't tell where the screws are at. So I'm just going here and just trying to figure out where the screws are. Nope.
No?
It's free. It looks like it's free from the wall now, but it seems like it's screwed to this. So there's probably screws under it too. See them?
Here's tons.
So yeah, we just gotta make sure that there's no more face ones, you know.
Okay, we had to take a break. We had to get some dinner. So we ate dinner.
Food.
We ate.
So we needed sustenance.
So now we're ready. And I was like, okay, I'm feeling tired. So we gotta get the shelf off
What
the
are
wall.
we up against on the wall right now?
I think it's called, I think they caulked it to the wall. If I had to guess, that's what I would do to make it stand really good to the wall.
It's worse.
It's like
They did,
bolted.
there's a couple of end screws over here that are like buried in there 3 inches. I tried it with a screwdriver, and just after going after stuff for so many years, you know whether the screw's coming out or it's just in there for life. So it's pretty much in there for life. So I got my Sawzall. And we're gonna try to come in, cut through the groove there, and then just cut right through the screw head. Not the screw head, but the screw body. And see if we can get right through it. And then because this is a cement block wall, they actually drilled in and somehow or another anchored studs into it.
I was using a tire iron trying to bend it.
We'll get there.
Wasn't working.
But we gotta get these ones here first. We can't yank that down until we break that corner loose.
So we're just doing the bottom. We're gonna leave the top up there. I don't want.
For now.
We'll put like a train up there or something. We'll run in your garage.
Oh, at Christmas time that would be nice.
We're just gonna leave that one. So we just gotta get the bottom.
I want the monkey on the string.
The monkey on the string.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna keep doing it. You ready?
I guess so.
Okay.
My belly's still not really.
So then, the goal is to get these over there. So that's the goal, and then everything else is just easy. Then it's just getting the stuff out of here and then putting the. We gotta find spots for a few things. Be good? Okay.
All right, let's do it.
You got it.
You want a Sawzall? No. Video you?
No,
Come on.
Steven's over there unscrewing the hinges because this was an old cabinet that was actually for the kitchen, I see. So he's gonna take the hinges off because sometimes you need those little hinges for those cabinets if they break. We're taking our wood here for the bench and chopping it down for the disposal. Okay, this is going to be filled with a bunch of random to-do things. So since I filmed on the weekend, then on Monday I had some random jobs that I got to get done. So our table came. So I'm going to put together our table here, put together with our other ones. We have a nice big giant long one. We looked at tables for outside. Like our last table we bought, I think it was on clearance at Lowe's or somewhere. I think it was Lowe's, and then we ended up buying the chairs at Big Lots, and they were whatever, $20. So we found, and they were outside for many, many years in North Carolina. So they were too rusted to bring here. We thought we'd just get a new set, and so I was really thankful we found the chairs here. They were 20, but they were marked down to 15. So we got those at Home Depot. And then the table was from Walmart on clearance. I think they were 150 a piece. So like them, they had a whole bunch of different styles, different things, but like for cheap ones. But I'm like, this has got like, it's metal, but slats, so everything kind of, somebody spills a drink, it falls through the whole table versus the entire table being, you know, spilled with drinks on top. It'll clean off easily and it's gonna work. So it was only enough, like we could fit 8 around it. So instead of being smushed around there, we decided to get 2. Then we have enough for 10 people around the table, which will be so much better. So real simple to put together. It's an easy thing. This is the part of filming where I go, oh, did my camera stop and I didn't miss everything? I'm not sure what got filmed, but easy put together. So now this is a really long and big table, and obviously we're a big family, so it has lots of seats over here for everybody to sit on. So I'm not sure if we're going to leave it long like this, because when you, I mean, obviously when you sit around the one side, you're going to have to come on this side of the deck. If you want to go on the other side, you have to go on the other side of the porch. So I think my battery died, so I don't know if I got everything put together here. So as with everything in a large family, I'm not sure. We put this long ways over here under the covered porch. I don't think I want it in the open because obviously it defeats the purpose of being out of the sun and having a little bit of shade. So we will see, but there are a lot of chairs around here, but we are a large family and the kids have friends. So I'm not sure. We talked about turning the tables, having 2 separate, but I don't know. I don't mind the big giant long one. It's like everything else. It's like a freezer in your kitchen and an extra refrigerator in your kitchen. It's like it fits the family, so it works. So I'm just gonna leave these like this for now, and then I will see. You know, we'll look at it a little bit and we'll say, okay, this doesn't look good. Let's move it a different way, and then we'll try a different way. And as with everything, you just trial and error. But for now, hey, there's enough seats, plenty of seats for everybody. We have a nice big table so we can stretch out our food instead of having it in 2 separate places. So I like that. Something else I picked up when I was getting these tables is they had this neat little like 2-seater bench on clearance for Walmart, and I was like, you know what, that is cute for $100. So I got it. I thought it could fit right up here in the front by the pool and just to sit in the morning. Probably a good place to sit and have devotions and coffee, all the good things. I mean, I prefer my feet in the water, but this probably be a good place too. Okay, so we're doing good getting this. I had Jaden help me a little bit. There's parts where the holes aren't bored correctly, so they only go in so far. So I'm trying to get this last one in, and I'm like, I can't do it. I'm gonna wait till Greg gets home and he can last screw in this last one here and tighten all the ones that I cannot tighten because I'm just gonna strip everything. So this will sit for a little bit until we come back and do it today when he gets home. Okay, so I'm sitting here, I'm like sweating so much trying to get this, and I'm like, okay, take a break. So I went over to the pool, splashed some water on my face, and I came back to it. And I remember when Greg told me one time, because there was 4 bolts, or what are they called? Allen wrench, whatever the bolts, 4 bolts on here. 3 of them I had pretty tight, but I couldn't get the 4th one on. So I always remember him telling me, loosen the other ones and then you'll make it fit. So I was like, oh, I could complain and just leave this and let him do it, because you know it's much easier to do that. And I'm like, or I can try that. So I did. I loosened the other 3, and guess what? It goes on now. So now I've got them all tightened. So I'm just gonna go and see if there's anything else to tighten on here. And I think I got it. Okay, I think I got it all together here. There was just one that was so tight, so I'm gonna have to have Greg look at it and see, because I'm stripping the head and I don't want to do that. But I'm sitting down, as you see, so carefully here, because you know I want to make sure it doesn't break. But I think it's just the one on the side here, and he'll be able to use some muscle and push it in there and make it work. But this is gonna be nice. He's gonna finish up out here tonight, I think, putting the sand down for our porch. like the tile in between it, or he might work on the cementing. I'm not sure what he's gonna do here tonight, but this is good. We got our table, we got this, and then later I'm gonna have him, we got our stainless steel table for our food prep as well. So I'm gonna get that out when he gets home, because that's a little bit heavier. Okay, did something though, that's a good thing. Be a nice place to sit while reading your Bible, I'm thinking. Okay, so I've been filming this over a few nights because it is so hot during the day. I've been wanting to get outside and put all these things together, and I'm like, all right, I'll do this one night, and then I'll do this the next night. So the one night I was gonna get out here, it was raining, so we didn't get a chance to come out. So this is from Vevor. Vevor is the company that we got our slushy machine from. Good quality made industrial products. Like we have their ice machine, we have their slushy machine. They just have a really good things. And so my girlfriend actually is opening a business, and she needed some restaurant equipment, and she asked me about the company because she saw it at the store, and I said absolutely. I said they have definitely stepped up their game. I said because they are in, we saw them at Home Depot, I believe, and so I said that they have quality control, so obviously their parts are good to go together. So we got this table for outside. We're slowly building a kitchen outside, and we want to be able to store a lot of things out here, to like our slushy machine and all the fun things to put outside, just to, you know, free up the space in the kitchen. So I'm like, we need a table to put something on, because we have our pizza oven over here, and it's like I'm literally putting pizza and stuff on, like, you know, the side of the grill so it doesn't fall. And so I said, let's get a stainless steel table that we can just leave outside. It'll be good to go. I got a cover for it too. You don't need to cover it because it's stainless steel. Greg said it will be fine. And so we got this one. This is a nice big one. And I was like, I wasn't sure. I was thinking I wanted a taller one for food prep. And I'm like, actually, you know what? I like the lower one. It's going to fit actually right below the windows here, which is really nice. So we are eventually going to be in the process of building an outdoor kitchen. That's going to take time, just like everything else. I mean, I haven't even got my whole house organized yet. But slowly but surely, that's how you get things done. So taking a step at a time. So we were out here this night working. Greg's over here working on his stones, getting the corner of the pool cleaned up, which is really nice. So they'll have a good little area over here. So he is just over getting down here. We had to take some of the cement corner pieces that broke or were loose, and he's just like taking off the cement, but it looks really good. He got the top pieces all looking good, so now he will cement in that corner piece, and then we're going to order new tiles. And so we're going to do it in stages. We're going to do the front piece here where it was already caulked in and replace those with some newer ones, and then, you know, through the winter, if it gets cold here, does it ever get cold here? I'm just kidding, it will. We will replace the front ones here and get some new tiles, because it's hard to find the older ones. I'm sure you could if you did a little bit longer search, but we just decided to upgrade them. So that's something he's working on here. So I am just screwing these together. They went together really, really well. I wasn't sure if the table would be too much to put together, but I'm like, oh, it's so simple. It's literally screw it together. So it had stainless steel sides on it as well. Here's Maxine. She's like, let me outside. She's ready. She's loving the lizard. The lizards are her new favorite. Let me chase you kind of lifestyle. She even like stepped down in the little pool right here in the little area in the front. I was like, well, that was weird, because she doesn't usually like water at all. So but she's chasing. And then Brooklyn came up. She is doing, those are the shelves for under our TV. Well, they were on that wall, remember? They had like 3 of them, and so I really didn't need them there. We're going to put something there eventually. And so we thought, why don't we're going to get a long beam and put it across under the TV. And then we had these 2 wood shelves, and we're like, ooh, that might be really cool just to put 2 staggered shelves under the TV to hold like the DVD player, because, you know, we still watch DVDs. And so we're going to stain these, because we don't really have, I mean, there's gray in the house, but not really. I'd rather, we were thinking about it, Brooke gave a suggestion to stain it the same color as our table. And I thought, ooh, that's a great idea, because then it'll kind of match in there. So we've got, I think we got black, I think it's just black wood stains. So she is going to sand this down. She's really good at that, doing those wood projects. And so she is going to sand that down tonight, and then tomorrow stain it. And then this weekend I bought some brackets for under to hold it up, and then we'll hang it up, and then we'll get our TV, get the DVD player hooked up down there, and then get those cords picked up. We're getting there. It's like slowly. We were just talking last night. We're like, okay, seems like there's so much more to do. I'm like, yeah, but we've done so much already, like so much already. So it's just little projects here and there, and the more we do, more and more, we get done. It does, little by little. How do you eat elephant? 1 bite at a time. That's how you do these things. We're outside here. Beautiful. It was a beautiful night. Very beautiful night. I was thankful for the breeze because it's hot. It gets hot here, and I'm like, we didn't want to work outside at all during the day, and so I'm like, I need to come out here at night and work on this. We had a nice breeze rolling. Now this table is protected by this little, I didn't take this off beforehand. I'm like, ooh, I need to take that off. So it's a great sticker. It's like, it was hard pulling it off, but I got it off, which is good. And it protected the tabletop. So this is gonna be awesome out here because I have my hose right here. The slushy machine is a little bit of a chore to clean out, so I'm gonna be putting that outside here, and then when we're done, I can hose the inside out. I'm like, that is going to be really, really good to be able to do. And so this weekend we'll be putting that to use as well. So it's simple. It's like, it's got this, the top, it's got the bottom. I should have took that top off, the sticker off the bottom before I hooked it on, but I was like, I'll do that later. So I end up struggling and doing it later. Not struggling, just trying to get it up. So it was just simple. Screw all the pieces in. They give you the tools to put it together. Like, thankful for it. Very, very thankful. Good quality made stuff, which is awesome. So I am just gonna continue screwing these in here. They just go in real simple, which is kind of good. So I'm excited. So this fits like right under this window over here. We're not really sure how we're gonna do the kitchen. We have to, the roof is not extended on this side of the house. It's on the other side of the house, but that's where our table is. And I'd rather, I guess, sit under the table and leave these things out because they are, like, the pizza oven is wood. We don't want to keep that under the, you know, the roof because all the smoke goes up in it or whatever. So this, just having this open area over here, I think is going to be better for it. So I'm like, this is going to be great. Putting this right here, I think I'm going to set it right under the window. We'll probably move stuff. You know, as with everything else, you like look at it for a while and you go, that's going to work, that's not going to work. But for now, it'll stick right here under this section over here. It was a beautiful night. The sun was going down. I wish I would put together on the other side because that's where you see the sunset. But it was still pretty. Just pretty out here. Getting it all put together, which was nice. This is how we ended our night. We put this together, and then we ended our night, went inside and enjoyed some banana splits together as a family, and then called it a night. So I'm gonna close today's video right here. So you have a fantastic rest of your day. I'm gonna see you guys again tomorrow with another video. See you tomorrow. Bye.